Hi guys, welcome to Daren's Travelling Corner, and today you've joined me on another point A to B travel, where point A is your starting point and point B is the final destination. So you've joined me now at Emsworth, and we plan to make a journey up to Petworth. Now I'm actually stood at what is the last bus stop of South Hants, because then after that you end up in West Sussex and so on, and the rest is you work out what the rest is going on for this channel, because I've been on the 700 a fair few times on this channel. So with that being said, we're going to be getting 700 to Chichester, and then we'll be going over to Petworth. Sorry, I'm a bit gassy at the moment. I've just had a hog roast style sausage roll prior to making this video. But anyway, join me back in a bit as I take you on 700 and we make our way to Chichester. See you in a bit, guys. And welcome back, guys. You've just joined me now at the back of a 700, and we'll be making our way to the first changing point of this video. So we've just entered into West Sussex, what we did back at Hermitage Ridge. It just comes to show that there's not really much point in getting a South Hants day ticket if you start your journey at the bus stop I was on, unless of course you're going the other way. But if you were going the other way, you'd end up boarding at Emsworth Square, which is to Chichester, where you would end up, but which is where I would end up when it comes to wrapping up this video. But I'm very excited actually. This is the second episode of the Point A to B travel series, and I've got some other ideas along the travel, and it's just, I love doing this sort of stuff, I really do, because you never know what lies behind the door unless you're going to explore. But anyway, join me back in a bit and I will be in Chichester, I'll be boarding the bus from a brand new company for the channel, and particularly for me because I've never boarded a Compass bus before, but I have wanted to, so this will be my chance. See you in a bit, guys, and we'll be doing just that. Welcome back, guys. You've just joined me back at another one of my favourite places to visit here in the UK. Welcome back to Chichester. I'm just stood outside the cathedral at the moment. Look at this majestic building stood behind me. It's just beautiful. I definitely need to pay another visit to that place. I don't even think I've been in it even once. But when the bells chime, it is something rather beautiful and majestic. I mean, it's just this. Doesn't it look pretty? It's not often you hear me say something like that about a stationary building as such, but at least let me have this one, because I do love the idea of looking at places such as that. It's just, wow, I love it. Now, wait for that lorry to go past, there's a truck or a van, whatever way you want to look at it. But we're here now in Chichester, and I've just had a look at what the 99s are doing, because that's the bus I need to get to Petworth, and it's not one due until 11 o'clock, and now it's nearly 20 past 10, so I've got about 40 minutes to wait. But that isn't too much of a problem, because as I mentioned earlier, I love it here in Chichester. I used to come to college here many years ago, mind you, but yeah, I used to come to college here, and it was at this very point where I thought to myself, you know what, why not? Because I've been making, I made the odd occasional video before I became, if I started really uploading seriously to YouTube. I had done some videos prior to that, but I thought, you know what, while we're here, why not start a podcast show? So I was looking at all the different types of software that you could find. I did a voiceover for myself, tried it on something else, and then decided I was going to settle on Audacity, which is a voice recording piece of software. I was running Windows XP at the time. Oh, this brings back so many memories, and at the same time it's making me feel kind of old. For someone who's only 36, I shouldn't actually be saying something like that. But there we go. But join me back in a bit, and I will be on the bus going towards Petworth. See you in a bit, guys. And welcome back, guys. You've just joined me now at the back of a 60. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to be changing things up a bit. I'm still going to get the compass bus, it's just that it's not due to leave for another half an hour. So I just thought, rather than hanging around like a wet lemon for that time, I had to look around Chichester for a bit because I absolutely love coming here. As you know from earlier videos, I love it. I've come here quite a lot, and so I thought I'll have a look around, and then by the time I got back to the bus stop, it was only just coming up to 10:30, and I saw a 60, and I thought, you know what, I'll get a 60 now and then a 1, and then I'll do the compass bus on the way back, which makes more sense to do that. But certainly I would find that. But then with that being said, this gives me then enough time, gives me enough time to announce that I'm going to be dining at a brand new restaurant tonight. I went in and got myself all sorted, got myself in, made myself known and explained to them what I do, and you will see that later on in this very video. I'm very excited, but I'll tell you now, just before I go, I'll tell you now, I took a walk into that restaurant and it looked absolutely beautiful, it looked absolutely stunning. I definitely felt like Trek Trendy going into that restaurant. So as I say, you'll see me there tonight, well, or later on today. Depends on what time I come back to Chichester, but as I say, you'll definitely see that. But join me back in a bit as I take you off to Midhurst, because that's where I'll be changing next. See you in a bit, guys. Well, welcome back, guys. You've just joined me now at Midhurst, and I've actually just seen another bus I want to try out at some point. I see a Route 70 over there. Now, I've read about those, where the 70s start at Guildford and then they come here. So I'm very excited to try that out later on down the line. Just wait for the right time to do that. There we go, 70 to Guildford. Suttermill, Hazelmere, Brook, Milford, Godalming, Peasmarsh and Artington. Sounds like a very interesting route to go on. I'll be looking forward to testing that out. Pop that in the bin, I think. But at the same time, I've got, because I'm waiting for a 1 now that go, I'm now waiting for a 1 going to Worthing, and I've got 25 minutes, about 24 minutes. So I've decided to do stuff back to front this time around. So I'm going to have a look around. I see a castle over there as well, which I will look at. So when I come to Midhurst, I will make a promise to myself. The next time I come here to Midhurst, I'll give it a proper look around, because it does show plenty of promise. Join me back in a bit as I take you then on a 1 to Petworth, which is where I end the outward, and then after that I'll then start making my journey back. See you in a bit, guys. And welcome back, guys. You just joined me now at the back of a 1. First time for this bus, actually. Making my way to Petworth. And with that being said, it's just nice to know that I have to do bits back to front, because originally I was going to get the 99 first and then the one at the 60. But then I thought, you know what, let's just change things up a bit and just flip reverse it. Didn't want to wait half an hour for a 99. But I do hope that I make it to Petworth in enough time to get a 99, because I really do want to be able to travel on a compass bus. It's the first time I've ever ridden on one, and I think this is the first time in absolutely ages, or certainly since I've been making videos, that I've actually gone to Petworth. So yeah, I'm very excited and can't wait to take you along the ride with me. It's just coming up. It's really interesting. I thought this was going to be, I thought that was, honestly thought that was going to be a bus station, but not many buses that come here. Mind you, you've got 91, 92, 93, they all go to Petersfield. And then you've got the one that goes to Worthing, which I'm on it now. I'm only getting off at Petworth. But there will be a time when I do board the one that I'll end up going all the way to Worthing, because there's a particular challenge which I'm going to look at doing. I'm going to look at undertaking. More details of that in that video, but it will be coming soon. But then also you've then got the 70, which goes to Guildford, which I'm very excited to test out as well. So with that being said, you've got a couple of ideas of which travelling videos I've got planned next. I've done 4 of these already, and we're only in the middle of January. Just comes to show how much I'm enjoying this particular part of Daren's Corner. Join me back in a bit as I make my way up to Petworth, and I'll see you very soon. Welcome back, guys. You've just joined me now at Petworth. So I've now completed the outward journey of going towards, to here from Emsworth, and now I'm just going to have a look around, because I've not been here before. So welcome, guys, to Petworth. Very cobbly paths, and it reminds me rather more of a hamlet than an actual town, but it just comes to show that here in England you have a very rich, vast range of history. I mean, look, this is the cobble path that I'm walking on at the moment. It just comes to show how historical this place can be, particularly here. I'm absolutely loving it here. But of course, you've got to be careful, because it gets very uneven, just passing a load of quaint little cottages as well. This is something I enjoy doing. But it just comes to show that if I want to do something history based for this channel, I've got a good place to start. Also, I've got something special lined up this year, which I explained in an earlier video. Oh, I can hear the church bells as well. But what I do want to try and do is get try and find where I can find the 99 to go back to Chichester. Otherwise, if failing that, I'll just grab another one. So I'm just going to cross over here for now, and we're back into the main area of Petworth. So, in true style of point A to B and back again, I've made my journey to Petworth. Now I'm going to make the return journey back to Emsworth. See you in a bit, guys, as I'm on the next bus making my way back to Chichester. See you in a bit, guys. Welcome back, guys. Another change of plans. You just saw me just coming out of Petworth, making my return journey back. Now, I'm at the back of another one, and that's purely because I was excited to get a compass bus to 99 to go back to Chichester, but then that was until I saw how long I had to wait for one. Yeah, I didn't particularly like the idea of waiting an hour and a half, because I arrived into Petworth at about 12 o'clock, and the next 99's not until 1:30. And however quaint a place that Petworth is, and heck, it even has tractors, I didn't particularly like the idea of waiting an hour and a half for a compass bus and there's not much to do, particularly not when there's not that much to do in an area. I don't like waiting an hour and a half for a bus at the best of times. So I then thought I'm just going to hop back on a one and just do a complete inverse of myself. Now normally I would say try not to repeat the route that you've just been on, or try not to repeat the journey that I've just undertook, because I always look for variety when it comes to making videos like this. But I guess this time I had to make an exception, and then realised I couldn't exactly follow that rule when I need to get a 700 back to Emsworth. Could have always got a train, that way I would have been able to put the train up against the bus, but there's only trains for a certain part of the journey, and that's between Chichester and Emsworth. Unfortunately, that's why I then decided to then do a complete inverse of the route that I was on. But never mind, I am determined to ride a compass bus, but unfortunately I can't do it today, because I'm certainly not waiting an hour and a half for one. But join me back in a bit as I arrive back into Midhurst, and I will see you very soon. And welcome back, guys. Now you've just joined me back in Midhurst. Now, I can't seem to win with the buses today. So it's either half an hour for a 60 back to Chichester, which I don't mind doing, or it would have been an hour and a half for a compass to the same place, which, yeah, I just can't seem to win. Wow. First time I found myself in the catch-22 with the buses. It's just, wow. Not something that I'm used to. So the next question I find myself asking is, what am I going to be doing for the next 25 minutes? Well, I'm not just going to, hopefully not just going to sit here, stand here like a wet lemon. Bus stops over there for the 60, so hopefully I shouldn't be waiting too much longer. But then I say that, and I am going to be waiting for quite a while. But The one is going back to Worthing, which I will end up doing in another video as well. But for the nature of this video though, I've got to try and make my way back to Emsworth, which is what I'm going to do, even if it meant going back the same way that I came. So join me back in a bit and I will be on the 60 going back to Chichester. See you in a bit, guys. And welcome back, guys. You just joined me back on the front of the 60 this time, just making my way back to Chichester. Now, remember I said earlier that I'm going to be trying out a brand new restaurant for this channel. Yeah, I'm still going to be doing that, but I'm very excited to try out something new, and you get to see that as well. I'm going to be hoping for the fact that I'll be able to pay for it ahead of time, so at least then I know exactly what to expect. It's very exciting, and I just can't wait to be trying it out. I've stepped inside that restaurant a little while ago, and I looked inside and I thought it looked absolutely stunning. I've got to eat in there one day, and this will be my chance. The next stop for us will be going through a place called Cocking. Now, I know there's some of us that might have a juvenile sense of humour, and I certainly would be one of them, but I mean, at least this time I'm able to keep a straight face.
60 to Chichester.
Thanks, Amy. Can never get enough of her. Even when Rick Jackson's on the buses, Amy still sneaks away and with a "Please wait in your seat until the bus has stopped moving." Sounds like something. I know I'm not the type of person who's usually good at impressions, but that one definitely something worth making notes of. But anyway, I'll see you back in a bit as we arrive back into Chichester, and then we'll get ready to go towards the restaurant that I'm going to be eating from.
The next stop is St Mary St Francis's Church.
Okay, see you in a bit, guys. So welcome back, guys. You've just joined me back at Chichester, and we're now just going to make our way down to the restaurant because I'm going to take a break from travelling for a bit, and I'm just ready for some nice lunch. Now, I don't know what to expect in the restaurant that I'm heading off towards. I can only suspect it's going to be something nice because the inside of it is beautiful, but we'll have a look at all of that when we get there. So not too far away now, just going to make my way up and then we'll make our way inside, and I'll be able to go through all of that when we get there. I'm also expecting a phone call shortly, so I'm going to just make the rest of my way over to the restaurant off screen, and we'll see you in a bit, guys, when I get there. And welcome back, guys. You've just joined me now at the restaurant that I've been raving on about, and I tell you what, this restaurant is called the Ivy. This restaurant looks absolutely stunning. Now, what I've done, and feel free to call me a pig, but in true Daren's Corner style, I've decided to experiment with two of the menus. So what I've done, I've gone and ordered 2 lots of 3-course meals. One from the a la carte, and the other one's a vegetarian menu. And I'll be excited to try them both out on camera. And oh, thank you very much. That's just look at this. I mean, this shows promise. I mean, I'm absolutely thrilled to be trying this on.
I'll give you 2 spoons, one for your curry, one for your linguine.
Ah, thank you very much.
Okay, welcome.
Well, I'm definitely going to get a copyright claim with this video, so there we go. We'll soon find out, but yeah, I definitely will be getting a copyright claim here, but that's all right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drink some sparkling water and we'll just wait for the courses. I've got starters coming up, so I've got a French onion soup, and so I've got a French onion soup from the vegetarian menu, and I've got a crispy duck salad from the a la carte. Can't wait to try them out. But in the meantime, I'll just settle for sparkling water. Tell you now, Trek Trendy would be so proud to, Trek Trendy would be so proud to be sitting in this restaurant right about now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort my cutlery out. I use the small ones for everything else. And I've got a separate spoon for my curry, as you heard my waiter. I'm absolutely loving this place. So I'm just dying to try out the food. So I've ordered French onion soup and a rhubarb fizz. I've got, that's the drink. I've got a mushroom linguine, the chocolate bomb. That would be the, just need to have a look. Yeah, so I'm going to have to remind myself as to what I've ordered. I've got French onion soup. I've gone for the sweet potato and spinach curry. That's on this menu. And I've gone for the rum baba with mango. The rum baba with mango. And on this menu, I've gone for the crispy duck salad. That's the curry on here. I have to have a look at what I'm going to have to, the linguine and the ivy chocolate bomb. That's it. And then what I'll do is I'll just compare each one and then just give it all a chance to shine. But join me back in a bit as I just wait patiently for my food to arrive. I've ordered 6 courses in total, so I understand it's going to take some time. And then I'll give you all my verdicts as I get there. See you in a bit, guys. And welcome back, guys. And I've got my 2 starters. So I've got to my left-hand side, I've got my French onion soup. And on the right, that's on my left-hand side. On my right-hand side, I've got my duck salad. I've got the ivy crispy duck salad with got watermelon in it as well. So let's try the French onion soup. Now, the one thing that I've noticed, and I've been watching videos about this as well, is that normally the French onion soup comes up really bland. So this looks completely different. Let me just show you it to the camera. Try not to spill anything. I think I'm just going to have to tilt it up because I don't want to run the risk of spilling anything. But that's my French onion soup. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera. So let's try this. Very cheesy. Let's just go for the main broth first. Is this going to be something to look forward to? Or is this going to be like all the other French onion soups? The texture looks nice, but yeah, you can only see. Well, I think it's going to be another one of those. Unfortunately, The onions though are cooked really nicely, so at least... No, it's not going to be like another one of these. Wow, this is absolutely gorgeous. Normally you're supposed to have the cheese with it as well, which I'm going to try as well. This is something definitely worth it. But look at this. I mean, that's what you call cheese. I will have to ask my waiter what cheese they used. Oh, that's nice. We'll try this. I'll eat the rest of that off screen. Now let's go for the duck salad. Let's go for my Ivy Classic Crispy Duck Salad. So I'll tell you what it's got. It has roasted cashew nuts, sesame, watermelon, ginger and hoisin sauce. This is what it looks like. So, tilt it up. So that's what my salad looks like, my crispy duck salad. And then I'll get tucking into it. There's the watermelon. That's really tasty, by the way. Really tasty. What cheese did they use for the soup? Which, sorry? Oh, nice. Cannot beat a bit of mozzarella. That's really nice, thank you. And also, just right, that's my waiter. He's come with my drink. So I've got a... Let's have another look at the drinks menu. I've got a rhubarb and raspberry fizz. So let's try that as well. Oh, that is really nice. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, I've been absolutely impressed by what I've eaten so far and drunk. Oh wow, now that is absolutely beautiful. Oh, this tastes phenomenal. I mean, this has got to be the first time I've ever had a hoisin sauce with watermelon and beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Join me back in a bit as I then just finish this off screen, and then I'll show you what my mains look like. See you in a bit, guys. Welcome back, guys. Right, I just thought I'd quickly hop on and tell you what my review was of the two starters that I've had. So the French onion soup I had, well, I have got to say that it's quite possibly the best soup I've ever had in my entire life. Oh, wow, that was absolutely phenomenal. And as for the salad, well, couldn't have asked for anything better. 5 out of 5, both dishes. I cannot recommend it enough. Everything just blends together really well, and particularly the hoisin duck and the watermelon. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. Well, I'm just now waiting for my mains, which is, I've gone for a linguine and I've gone for a sweet potato and spinach curry on the Taste of Winter menu. Oh wow, I'm really looking forward to those. If the starters were anything to go by, well, I'm definitely looking forward to my mains. But join me back in a bit, guys, as I then show you what my mains are and what they look like, and I'll be able to give a taste on each one. I'm looking forward to them both. See you in a bit, guys. Welcome back, guys, and my mates have arrived. Now, I've got a linguine here. I'm going to have to tilt my camera up again just to show you what I've got. So I've got a linguine, and I've got a vegan curry, the sweet potato curry, which is sweet potato and spinach curry. I'm really looking forward to trying them out. I'm trying not to lose myself. So, if this place, and I've mentioned this before, if this place prides itself on being an Italian restaurant, they would know the number one rule, which is never break spaghetti. So we shall have a look. I'll put a strand up, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Because you're supposed to, what they call forcatare with the spaghetti, and it just, yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. It just, look at that. Wow, this is amazing. Let's give it a taste test. Oh wow. Oh wow, now that is bloody delicious. I mean, my goodness, oh wow. Oh, I absolutely love this. Put that. To the side. Try not to choke on rocket. Oh wow. Now what I've got here is the sweet potato and spinach curry. That looks really nice as well. So the one thing that I've noticed in this restaurant, they've put the rice and the curry itself in two separate dishes. So this is going to be one that I look forward to. And I've got some bread as well. Thank you very much. Oh wow. Look at this. I mean, I hope they charge me extra for that, because that is not just a slice of bread, that's a whole wheel of it. That's definitely worth the extra. I think I have half a mind actually to ask them to add £4.50 to my bill. I really should, because that is really, wow. Now this is what I call bread. Let's try that with the curry. Yeah, now that is absolutely stunning. Wow. And I see that I've got some
Olive balsamic as well.
yeah.
Right.
What's that for, sorry?
Olive oil and balsamic bread dip.
Oh, the bread. I love a bit of balsamic vinegar. But I definitely will be trying that. And all I was expecting was a slice of bread so I can scarpetto everything up, and I got a whole loaf to myself. Let's try the curry. Oh wow. No, oh wow. You know what? Five out of five. A very easy 5 out of 5. Both dishes. That curry is absolutely, this is absolutely phenomenal. Wow. I never thought that I'd be in front. I would never have thought I'd see the day that I'd been mesmerised by food, but here I am at the Ivy, and this is absolutely stunning. Absolutely love it. I'm in love with this food. If you, I'll tell you now, if I die before I wake and I go up to heaven, this, I promise you would be what heaven would be like for me. I absolutely love it. Wow. It's quite possibly the best dinner I've had in my... It's just been forever. Wow. So, join me back in a bit when I'm just going to finish these off screen, and then I've still got my desserts to come as well. See you in a bit, guys. Welcome back, guys, and I'm now on to the desserts, and I've got the chocolate bomb. Oh, look at that. Oh my word, that is just amazing. And then we've got a rum syrup as well for the rhubarber and mango. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I intend to do. So this is what it looks like. So there's my rhubarber and there's my rhubarber and mango, and there's my chocolate and ivy chocolate bomb. So let's try the bomb first. It almost reminds me of a Lindor, but much bigger. Now a lady came over actually and saw what I was doing, and I was just got talking to her, and she asked me what exactly do I do, and so I explained and told her what I had and gave my review on this, and she was just very interested. But anyway, let's try this. Oh my god. Beautiful. Oh wow. I absolutely love this. I mean, across the board, what I've eaten so far, it's just been continuously exceeding my expectations. I mean, I honestly couldn't ask for any better. Now let's try the rhubarber. It even came with flowers as well. Oh, I love this. Well, join me back in a bit, because I'm going to carry on eating these off camera, and I will give you a review as to what I think about this whole thing, this whole experience. See you in a bit, guys. Welcome back, guys. I'll tell you what. Oh, that was absolutely amazing what I've just eaten. I mean, everything that I've had from across the board has just been absolutely stunning. Never experienced food like that in my entire life. It's just been fresh, it's been vibrant, full of colour and flavour, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. I can't get over that. And there's something that I'm going to be talking about for ages. You just watch. But I definitely will go back there again. I absolutely enjoyed it. I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. So I'm now back on my travels, although the main part of this video has now been shadowed by my amazing experience at the Ivy. But I'm now back to doing what I should be doing in this video, and that is to continue my journey from Emsworth to Petworth, which I've done, and now I'm going back to Emsworth. See you in a bit, guys, and I'll be on the back of the 700 going back to my starting point. And welcome back, guys. You just joined me at the back of the 700. We're now making my way back to where I started. I had a really adventurous time today. I had several plan changes along the way, but you know what, I couldn't beat what I'd eaten at the Ivy today. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely enjoyed every single minute of it. And what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm going to leave a glowing review. I'm going to go on to TripAdvisor and I'm going to leave a glowing review for that restaurant because it definitely deserves it. And for those who would say that for those of you who think that what I've done with the that we do as a tipping as a nation, well, it's a service charge that splits across everything. Now, I think my service charge was about 15%. Had to have been about anywhere between 10-15%. But I don't think that was big enough. I think the service charge should have been a lot bigger. I mean, the bread on its own, I definitely would have paid an extra £5 for just that on its own. It was just amazing. But everything from across the board as to what I've eaten, everything that I've had been fresh, vibrant, full of colour and flavour, and overall it was absolutely stunning. As you can see, as you saw from my reaction when I ate the stuff. Now, I'm passionate about food, as you know, but it's also, for my part, I certainly, particularly if I'm cooking something, I always try and respect the culture of what I'm cooking. So I mentioned to a member of staff, definitely is a full Italian restaurant. I would definitely say that, and they respected the one rule of never breaking the pasta. But that aside, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But join me back in a bit as I wrap things up back in Emsworth. See you in a bit, guys. And welcome back, guys. You've just joined me now back here in Emsworth, and I've finished almost exactly in the same place where I started. The difference as to where I started in Emsworth, I was at the bypass, because what happens with the 700s, they go in a different direction. So the 700s, they go towards Chichester, they go past the bypass, but then when they go up towards Portsmouth, this is where we end up. Well, I had a really interesting journey today, really enjoyed it actually, particularly with the food that was eaten as well. That was absolutely stunning. Really enjoyed it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.